Considering that Lapu Lapu just got nerfed, I think this puts Ruby more in the spotlight now. Lapu Lapu is still an amazing EXP laner, and I believe that you guys should still be spamming him if you want to win solo queue games. The thing is though, is Ruby didn't get touched with any of the changes that happened, and she is still extremely broken. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to absolutely dominate with Ruby. Of course, if you counter her in early game, it's gonna make it harder for her to scale. The thing about Ruby though, is you can be out on the battlefield for way too long and do way too much stuff to the enemy before you would end up dying, and you open up way too much space for your team to be able to make a play and destroy the enemy. Now what you need to understand is that Ruby is the queen of disrupting. Not just is she able to vamp and potentially kill the enemy, but she is literally impossible to kill. And due to this level of disruption, it makes it so difficult for the enemy to play against her, and that is why we love Ruby. On the other hand, with the new passive adjustment that she has, giving her more vamp in early game, you can see that literally this Sun cannot do absolutely anything to me. Now we all understand that Ruby is going to beat Sun in early game, but the fact that Sun does literally 0 damage to me, like that the fact that we're back on full HP already right now, shows you just how stupid it is. On the other hand, make sure that you're using the Inspire talent. This is in the first category of talents, and it's the one that gives you mana regen and 5% cooldown reduction. Because we are not building Endless Battle on Ruby anymore, you are going to run out of mana pretty quickly, and even if you're still going to run into mana issues despite using this talent, it's going to make it so that you're able to still spam your skills for the extra maybe 10 to 15 skills, if that makes sense at all. And it's definitely better because having any form of cooldown reduction earlier on Ruby means more skill spam, more vamp, and more sustain. Now here, we're just going to take this EXP crab and we're going to go control the objective. And I was going to do this originally, this was my thought process, but seeing that everyone's top lane, it means that all we need to do is continue to oppress this Sun here. Whether we're going to freeze him, whether we're going to poke him, it doesn't really matter, because this Sun is never going to be able to do anything to me at any point in the game. Because Ruby is just an ultimate counter to Sun. If he decides to dive me and use his ulti, I press skill 2 and ulti and I'll heal back up to full HP because his clones will give me vamp. Honestly, I should not have walked up to this objective. And I can say anything I want to Fred, I should not have walked up seeing the enemy's team comp. Because at the end of the day, if my jungle was not ready, and if Kadita has Petrify and ulti and didn't use any of those skills, I am just a free kill. Now we did get lucky that the enemy overstayed their welcome, and that in fact is going to make it so that that advantage that they got from the turtle and the kill on me is completely wasted. Let's fast clear this lane, let's get some more turret gold, let's get the EXP crab, and let's just keep absolutely farming up, because the sooner we get our items, the sooner we get more fed, as Ruby is a scaling hero, the harder it's going to be for the enemy to deal with me. Now, even though I did mention let's take the EXP crab earlier, I saw an opportunity to rotate and to cut. And with that opportunity, we get 2 more kills for myself. And this is going to exponentially increase the farm gap. Let's also consider the fact that Kadita is losing an entire mid lane wave. All of these factors combined, with the additional factor of me not losing a single minion on EXP lane, should show you how hard it is to punish someone for cutting in this game. You can see, it's just free kills. Sun ults, I just get free vamp. It's brutal. I think it's very visible to see how broken Ruby is, so let's support our jungle in this invade. I want you guys to pay attention to the discipline that I have with my ultimate here. I was waiting for the enemy to try to make a move to escape before I would use my ulti, because at the end of the day, it is the freest set for Fredrin to use his ultimate, and if you combine these two, it is absolutely brutal. Props to this random solo queue Fredrin for understanding that fact and waiting for me to use my hook, seeing that I didn't use it yet. And as you can see, Fredrin Ruby is probably one of the most brutal combinations that you can also pick. If you pick this and you have a support roam or you have a tank roam that can set something along the lines that can support you two, it is going to be absolutely brutal. I mean, just look at this sustain. Is Sun even actually touching me? I'll let you guys tell me in the comments.
Chasing prey. Taking a lap. Launch attack.
I mean, the fact that I'm able to solo kill the enemy jungler 6 minutes into the game is diabolical. And even though we failed to save our Ixia here, it is what it is. You can see that now we're strong enough that Kadita cannot possibly kill me.
Your team destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
In this game, I have two specific jobs. I'm either frontlining and setting for the team, harassing the enemy backline, yada yada, or I'm stopping Sun from split pushing. Those are my two jobs. You can see that I waited for both of them to panic and use their dash skills. This is why macro and general game knowledge is super important. If I didn't wait for this, maybe Layla would have flickered when I flickered and escaped, or maybe I wouldn't have caught both of them. Always be patient and know the correct timing to jump on your enemy.
The wolf is coming. Are you shivering? I wash my hook with blood. Your team will attack. I should change my skin of wolf. An enemy has been slain. Your team initiate launch attack. Request backup. A beast attack. The wolf is coming. An enemy has been slain. I love chasing prey. Gather up the Lord. I want my hook. Ally has been slain. And gather up the Lord. A beast coming. Initiate retreat. Are you shivering? An ally legendary.
I would not have committed my whole flicker combo if bro wasn't Rico spamming. On Ruby, it's always okay to ask for a blue buff. Considering that you are a very mana dependent hero at the end of the day, it's always good to take a blue buff. So if you can take the enemy's blue, take it freely, you get cooldown reduction, and you're not going to run out of mana. So on top of the Inspire talent, you're going to be regenerating your mana back faster because you're expending less mana with the blue buff, which means that you're generally going to regain more mana than you lose, which means that having blue buff is just going to let you stay on the battlefield longer. You guys can easily see just how oppressive Ruby is and how easy it is to snowball these games with this Ruby Fredrin combo. Despite the fact that this is a solo queue Fredrin who I've never met before in my life, you can see just how brutal the two of us are at frontlining and absolutely harassing the enemy.
I love chasing prey. I should change my skin of wool. Your team destroyed a turret. Taking a life. Initiate retreat.
Honestly, Ruby is practically unkillable, and once you do a bit of limit testing, you're going to be able to understand exactly how much you're going to be able to do in every situation without dying. I mean, tell me honestly that we didn't carry that team fight. Like, we hooked Layla and Yi Sun-shin into my team and then flickered to stop them from escaping. It is absolutely brutal. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see next. We managed to win 9 out of our 10 placement games, which is always nice. But let me know down below if you guys would be okay with me making HOK content. This is a game that I want to learn. I want to stream it and talk about heroes and try to learn the game with you guys. So if this is something you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.